You want to make cool FNaF renders like this? Well, you're in luck. So first, you're going to open up your Blender. The version I'm using is 3.0 because the lighting is a lot easier in here. If you want to get your FNaF models, we're going to go to FNaF 2 Models, DeviantArt. There's this one that I really like to use. So I'd say I like this one. I'd go down. I'd go over here. It'd be a driver or media fire. The ones I use, I'm going to use FNaF 2. It's these two. Credits to these guys for making them. I'll link them in the comments below so you guys can get them. Now, after you're done, you're going to be in Blender, and you got to make sure that you know everything about Blender, like how to move around and everything. Okay, so after that, you're going to go here. You're going to click Append. Then you're going to look for your model. It's probably going to be in the downloads, but I put it somewhere else. I'm going to go on a toy. I'm going to go on, let's see. Let's do Toy Freddy. You're going to double click. It's going to, now a lot of people mess up around here, like I used to. But here's what you have to do. You have to, don't delete any of this, but just go to Collection, press Toy Freddy, and then press Append, and then here he is. The entire thing is here. Now if you see that he looks weird and he looks very rubber, and it's not like actually what he's supposed to look like, you press the viewport shading button, and it'll take a while. Wait, no. Okay, there we go. So now they're starting to load. As you can see, his eyes are here, his cheeks, the hat texture. There we go. So here we have our Toy Freddy model. This is, I recommend you only turn the viewport shading on when you're done with posing him. So I'll go back here. Here he is again. And if you want to know how to pose him, because right now you can see that if you click on him and rotate, it'll rotate his entire body. So you're gonna go up here and you're gonna press pose mode. Now you can see it looks a lot smoother and nicer, and you won't be able to hit his, there's some there is this thing with the models, they changed it to the body so you can't move some parts like eyes. All you need to do is click this little thingy right here. There you go. So you click on the bone. Should say, okay, so it's not this bone, but on this bone it has a bone constraint. So you press the X, and you should see it move like that, which is good. That means you can move the arm freely. So same thing for the other arm. Same for the eyes. Now you won't see eyes because those are textures. Let's quickly pose him. Here we have a little simple pose of Freddy. So when you're done with that, you're gonna go back to edit object mode. You wanna grab the little camera here, and you're gonna click the little camera button. Make sure you don't delete that camera. You can delete this light since we don't need it, but the camera, you're gonna press the camera, and you're gonna press Shift and the button beside your number 1 on the keyboard, or whatever it is to move the camera. And you basically just wanna move it to a position that looks good. So I'd say something like this. So you just click, and there you go. So whatever you want the camera to see, you'll see this little camera right here, and it'll see. So when you want to see what it looks like, you press this little box right here. It tells you that, hey, inside of this box is what the camera will see when you finish it and render it. So now that we're done with that, we're gonna press the last circle button. It's gonna cause a lot of lag, and you're gonna see that he's dark. Why is that? Because we have no light source, of course. But if you do want to add a little background, we can go here. We can go File. We'll choose a random map. I'm gonna do the Kids Cove. Give it a while, and boom, there. Now you will need to move it around because, as you can see, Freddy looks ginormous. So we gotta make him look a lot more small. Now this is way too small. There we go. I'd say this is about the right size. So let's go check on the camera, and boom, there we go. See? Now these wires are in the way. Always move those to the right. Now we're gonna click the last button, and we're gonna see that the entire thing is dark. Okay, there we go. It finished rendering. So after that, you can see that it's all pitch black, and you don't want to take a picture while in pitch black. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna add some lights. we're gonna press Shift A. We're gonna go to light, and we're gonna do sun. Sun is usually the best option. As you can see right here, it already looks very nice. We can use the rotate to fix some parts, because as you can see, it looks very crappy. But when you rotate it, so let's say like, I don't know, I rotate it down. Where'd it go? You see, so when I rotate it down, it'll fall onto Freddy. And what we can do, we can change the lights. So we can do the strength up a lot more if you wanted to see more. And you can change it a bit so it looks a bit nicer. You can see it looks very bad right now, which is fine. So what we need to do is we're gonna go over here to the camera and we're gonna turn on everything. We're gonna turn off ambient occlusion, bloom, and screen space reflection. And make sure when you go to sampling, your render is at 150 and the viewport is at 64. Now, as you can see, it looks a lot better. You can see it still looks very bad. And if you're lagging a lot like me, you can go to simplify and you can turn off all of these. Now after that, you should have some pretty good lighting, as well as Freddy Fazbear looking very nice. But you can see that it still looks bad because of his eyes. You can see it's dark and you don't want it to look like that. So we're gonna add another light. We're gonna go here and we're gonna go sun. Then we're gonna place it over here. And we're gonna rotate it up onto Freddy Fazbear. Now that he looks a lot better, he still looks very bad, but we can always fix that. Now that is a good Freddy Fazbear. So we got our image done right here. This is our camera. It shows us our beautiful Freddy Fazbear with a very beautiful background. So we're gonna go to render. We're gonna go to render image. Now we're gonna have to wait for a very, very long time. If you guys like the videos you guys are seeing, then you can always
join my Discord.
Or you could
Join my Discord.
Or, of course, you can always
join my Discord.
Ta-da! Now that is how you make some very nice FNaF renders. Thank you for watching, and
join my Discord!
oh, and before you leave, if you want to save the image, you're gonna click the file right here, and if you want to save the image, you're gonna go to image, save, and go to any place. Go like FNaF to right here, and make it Toy Freddy model. OMG, so cool. Save image as, and there you go. You have saved it.